What's up? This is YourBoySuper, and I'm playing Elite Dangerous. I'm in the same station as I was in last video, this Federal/Alliance station. I did like 7 combat missions and some mega ship missions, but the cool thing about this station is it's got Federation missions and Empire missions. Another cool thing about this station is it's got this planet with a name Bjorg. All the rest are numbers and letters. CD641212. Also got a cool faction controlling it, Phantom Sentinels of Guidance. Oh, that's really cool. Really nice and good. But after those missions, you can see Allied relationship 100% in the Empire middle category. Rank Knight 100%. So we're going to check the mission board for our promotion mission. It's not from the Federation. It's not from this first Empire one. It's from the second one. It's Supply Run. Convey the goods to Naricler base in the Demona system. The cargo is unique to the mission. It cannot be replaced. If lost, you will receive your order upon delivery. Requires mission rank elite. For your rank as Tycoon. But I'm never going to get elite if you don't let me do the damn missions. We can't get this mission. We need... Why would they even assign this as the mission? They see... Every other mission will say it's not available if you don't have any cargo space, but they let this one come up, knowing I don't have the cargo space. Well, luckily, these are some easy missions to re-roll. Source and return 45 units of palladium for the Imperial Navy. You know what's funny about that is I've got these two missions. 54 units of palladium, 18 units of palladium. Look at that bounty, 1.5 million for combat. Look at my bounties against me, 14,000 from the Empire. The rest are insignificant amounts. But then also from the Prismatic Imperium. I'm tempted to take this one. My mining vessel is here. We would need over 100 units of palladium. But mining is something I like to do off camera for the most part. I don't know. I don't. I guess I could show you what I've learned since. Well, now if I'm switching ships, now it's re-rolled anyway. So I should have accepted it before I closed it. But I learned how to mine for things that aren't core asteroids. Everybody's appeal is core asteroid mining. And that's all I've done, but lately, in my last 2 videos, in between and during, I've learned to do laser mining efficiently and supply run. 117 cargo space. You know, we'll take this. And for the... No, not map. I wanted to take it. Well, now if I close this to get to my hauler out, it's going to be a new mission. And if I get the hauler out, it's going to say, do combat. I know it is, so we might as well just re-roll it. I'm tempted to do some more combat. It's so fun. And it works. So commercial sample salvage. Here we are. Wrong button. Accept. Where's it going to? We might as well get some combat missions. It's going to Weemis. Search signal sources in Weemis. Pick up. I'll probably pick up. No, because I want to hurry up and get the Imperial Clipper bought and outfitted. We're just going to do this as fast as possible. And I'm going to... We're going to have to bring this mission at the very least. So this system is called... I'm going to search up for the Imperial Clipper from this system, the closest one to this system, so we can go fast as hell. And this is CD64-139. A weird name. And it's the only CD64, so I don't know why there's a 139 in it. Since we've got one in this system at this station. And that's weird, but it is a Federation and Empire, so let's check it out. Dropship, Asp Explorer, Keelback Type 6, Cobra Hauler, Eagle Sidewinder Type 7. There's no Imperial Clipper here. The next one is LTT 537 at Gerstein Hub. Oh, that one's 400,000 light seconds away from the star or the nav beacon. There's Ramon in Reichlet Station. Hey, fuck it, let's just go do this mission. I'm just getting comfortable and enjoying myself in the dropship after you pick the massacre missions and you're destroying 6 low-level pirates and a cobra. It makes you feel like a beast. I did some $1.2 million assassination missions that were pretty easy. I guess is where we should be at, because in the crates we were doing $3.2 million missions, and that's 4 ships above our ship. So doubling the prices seems about right. I cannot wait till we're doing $10 million combat missions. We're already doing $10 million mining missions easily. These palladium ones, the same missions go for gold. Golds are cheaper though. You can get. They want you to mine 30 units of gold for 10 million. That's a good deal. That's a good mission. I can do that without being bored. And while you're mining the gold, you make so much money mining the other things, like cores. If you're looking for on your search for gold asteroids, you're gonna find a core. So you're making like $20 million worth of gold. You're mining cores at the same time. It's a good deal. But it just depends on what's going on in your system at the time. Back in Kubio, we can't get anything but mining missions. And it's not the good stuff either. It's like hydrogen peroxide, monohydroxide lithium. And all those things are mostly subsurface deposits. Not only is it rare to find them in subsurface deposits, it's just too rare. That's what I didn't have a point other than it's too rare. No, I want the discovery scanner. I want the honker. Honk and heat base shall come. Nice, easy, pick up some cargo, head home. Hardest part's gonna be finding the damn clipper. And it's alright. This is pretty much the same as the assault ship, and the next ship, the gunship, is not the best of the best. It's another repeat of the assault ship, the drop ship. So we're not going to have a significant improvement to the federal ships until we get to the Corvette, which is the top of the line, end of the game. The epitome of a combat space fleet carrier vessel should be big and ugly enough to be a fleet carrier. But then the fleet carriers aren't, like when you hear a fleet carrier thing, it holds, your 3 personal ships that you use, and it can jump far, and it holds all your supplies. Nothing special, just a big ship. But fleet carriers hold like 30 ships, have like 30 landing pads. Because you go to the space station, there's like 3 or 4 landing pads, it seems. Only 3 or 4 are ever used, or only 3 or 4 all you see at a time, but you do see the numbers, landing pad 30. They're a lot bigger than they seem. But the Federal Corvette is about what you would picture a fleet carrier. Three landing pads, not much. But the fleet carriers are a bit different because they probably can hold 2 fighter bays. If your ship can hold a fighter bay, then it's a lot like a fleet carrier. You know what I mean? So that's what a fleet carrier is. It carries your fleet. What does having a fighter bay mean? It means you have a fleet of fighters. I can't wait to get a fleet carrier though. Store 40 ships full of, with their cargo holds full. You crazy. What's this other shit? Oh, 3 of them. I bet you I have to get all 3. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Okay, I thought I would. Oh, this thing flies and floats like a dream, man. I stopped that with precision. Like, you know, in space you're supposed to glide eternally, and I was able to just stop and aim that right at what we're trying to scoop. After this big spin, drop it on a dime. It still stops pretty damn good. I didn't aim it right though. Sounds, sounds like it's radioactive. Aim home. We're supposed to be rank Baron when we complete this. That's what we need to buy the Clipper. The combat rank went up a little bit. Halfway to competent, halfway to the next rank. Or Tycoon went up a bunch. I mean, our trade rank went up a bunch. Yeah, they told us next rank is elite trading. The missions were sending me so far out, I had to get a fuel scoop in this. So I already know that in the the combat category, elite's not the next rank because we've never been expert, I don't think. Competent is not as good as expert, and I know there's an expert rank, I know there's an elite rank, and I know there's a dangerous rank, so there's 3 more ranks at least. I bet you it goes expert, dangerous, elite. It's gonna take forever to get to expert. You gotta shoot down a lot of tiny insignificant ships to get your rank up. Or we're just actually taking too long. So what you gotta keep in mind when I'm talking about the game, probably not supposed to. Probably not meant to buy every ship and complete missions in every single ship. You're probably supposed to pick one or 3 or 4 out of the whole 36. You got one for each category, so pick one for each category, and then you got, you know, that's it, but 3 or 4 for the whole category. But I know, then you got 3 or 4 per category, but then you've also got upgrades. Your tier 1 fighter, your tier 2 fighter, your tier 3 fighter. You've got a couple tiers and haulers, and after you only have at the entry level tier of explorers. That once you get to mid game, you don't need an explorer anymore, or you just use that earlier one because there's nothing to improve upon. You got your scanners, you got your long jump range, and it doesn't get any better. The same surface scanner through the entire game, and that entry level ship has the best jump range because everything else, all the good ships, are just too heavy to have a good jump range. Or you'd have to have a level 15 FSD when everything else is level 6, to make up for the weight. So you actually need a fighter and a hauler, and those you upgrade every tier.
Core Dynamics, Yankee, Oscar, Uniform. Federal Flight Control would like to welcome you to this facility.
Didn't take long at all.
Make your way to landing pad 15.
It's landing pad 15. You wouldn't think there was 15, but there's like maybe up to 50. I've been on landing pad 44 before. 44 before, and forevermore, 44. I mean, it does look big enough in the inside and out, but like we've never went sequentially on auto. You would think due to the randomness we would go sequentially at least sometime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only see like the same 3 numbers for like hours on end. But then we'll see a new group of 3 numbers for hour on end. It's like randomized twice. It's more like encoded than it is randomized. I think we've gotten 2-3 or 1-2 once or twice.
Landing completed. Deploying ground crew.
It's a cipher. I be cipher. Ta-da! Lord, congratulations, Commander. You have been promoted to the rank of Lord. I so thought it was going to be Baron, so we can't buy the ship. Double checking here. Yet you have to be Baron or more higher. That sucks. I like being called a Lord. I think a Lord's higher than a Baron, to me, because they don't take into consideration the religious, meanings of the Lord. They just think as of the head of a household, the Lord. The Lord means a lot more over in America. So I guess we'll just do some more combat missions. There's quasi-combat missions, espionage missions. I guess we'll do it. It don't matter. We've got to level up. But the next ship is the Empire ship. Mine. This now it looks like Cubio here. Experience data. Current data storage salvage. What is that, like a black box mission? Encrypted data storage. Yeah. Paying $500,000. Support expansion by destroying skimmers. Again, I could put a planetary vehicle hangar in here. I could do that. I could do anything if I wanted. So that's it. Mining and some bullshit missions. And these don't refresh as easily as the other one. Encrypted data expansion. That sucks. Here we go. We got some for the Federales. I'll do these. 2 assassination missions. Urgent kill orders. I'll do. But hopefully the Empire missions will be changed when we get back. We have to get the location from a planet settlement, but we don't have to leave the ship. Lord and Chief Petty Officer. So we're quite behind in our own faction. My home space station is an Empire space station in Cubio. And we've been doing so much federal shit. We were 2 ranks ahead of federal shit. Pennycoat. Like to go and pay some fines and claim this. We gotta claim that soon. I don't know why the station I took the missions from and killed all the people will not pay me for it. Somebody's gonna pay me. Tomorrow long. Gonna have to stop at IF. I have not found one out here though. So you gonna tell me where they're at, or do I gotta scan the beacon? I do not have to scan the beacon. They've got 2 power generators. It means they're gonna be more difficult for us because they're powering more turrets. Hawk Reach. Huh. Funny. 'Cause your boy is no hack. I'm a wanted in space bounty hunting pirate badass mofo jammer. And a fetty shit. Some combat zones out here. We need to put this auto field maintenance unit to work. Resource extraction sites. Even the low threat ones are tough ass places to be. I wouldn't be caught there mining. If I was you, you need to find the hot spot to get you a surface scanner. Some badass people at the red sites. I went there in the Type 10. I mean the Type 9, and I went to a low one, and I got shot down and like so fast. I was like, oh shit, I'm getting the fuck out of here. It was like 5 people shooting at me within 3 seconds of jumping out of Super Cruise. And they were all like tough ass people. Well, I'm assuming because I didn't get a chance to scan them, I got shot down so quick. I figured, sure, but maybe the high danger resource extraction site would be like that. Maybe even the medium, but not the low level. I thought for sure I'd be safe in the low level, because a resource extraction site, like if you want gold, gold doesn't have a hot spot. So I figured go to the resource extraction site. That's why it's marked for things like gold, osmium, and samarium. And then I thought I'll go to the low level one, and I'm in a Type 9. This is like an end game transporter. I should be fine. But no, I was shot down immediately. So you should probably get gold, samarium, and osmium and things like that at either at hot spots or in unmarked locations. That resource extraction is really just for bounty hunting and piracy, not mining at all. They say mining, I think mining, bounty hunting, and piracy, but you're gonna die if you might go to mine there. So you probably go to die if you go for piracy or bounty hunting. You got to have some end game ships. And really into the bounty hunting roleplay side of it. Or it could be random. I don't know. I think I've done that like 2 or 3 times, and I've gotten shot down immediately. When there's people there, I get shot down immediately. Or maybe I don't see a reason to go there. So I must have gotten shot down immediately the only 2 times I went into a low level zone, or a zone that doesn't say a level. So that's supposed to mean zero. That's why, because the zero re-extraction site, the zero threat res site is for mining, but I don't see why it's any different than just mining in an unmarked location or mining for gold and osmium in the hot spots. I don't see why it would say piracy and bounty hunting in a zero threat res site. I would have to double check that though. So I'd just go to an unmarked place because they don't know what you want at a resource extraction site. So there's no logical reason why there would be more gold at a res site than in an unmarked location. It doesn't make sense for it to be anything other than the combat aspect. Too fast, huh? That's a bammer jammer. At least we're in a fast ship. We'll be there in no time. Not in a Type 9, it would really take 10 minutes to get there. Now it's not even going to take this minute and 20 that it says. It's not accounting for boosts. Every time we boost, we're taking off like 3 seconds. So it's probably going to be like a third of it. The total time. 20 seconds is already gone. It hasn't been 20 seconds. It's been like 6. 30 seconds gone now. need to just stop giving power to the composition scanner. It's never gonna be used from the ship. Don't need it on a fire group either. I don't think you can stop putting power to it though. Comp scanner. No, you cannot. You can deactivate it. You cannot even deactivate it. You can take it off the fire group and that's it. Which I will. That looks better. Should be able to stop powering it. Or turn it off or both. Coming in hot. Open the window. There's the fuel depot terminal. That's what we're scanning. That's a weird thing to scan. I made a mistake there. I should have boosted. Should have just throttled in nice and gently. Like that. Should have thought for an escape angle, but this is going to be awkward. Add him to the list. Not on mine. Oh, they're shooting already. Great. Let's get over this hill. Oh, there's a flyer coming, isn't there? A ship. A little bit of damage there with the mission. Oh, we got the location. Now we still got to get into a dog fight. That sucks. It sucks that we took damage and still have to fight. I think this is another scan job. I don't think this is going to get the fighter. We just got the location of. Look, it's Saturn. And Jupiter. That's Jupiter. Jupiter's the brown one, isn't it? No, Saturn's the brown one. And Jupiter's. I don't know. I don't think Jupiter's red, but it's got the great red spot. Remember Saturn being brown like a cat's eye marble for some reason. Come on, we need to get around this big old planet here. It's not even a big planet. It looks a medium one on the radar. Looks pretty small now. Here we are.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's not like there's a lot of games that like pretend to be this, but they're not. They're like too fast-paced, frivolous, and cartoonish, you know, like Saturday morning cartoons.
Objective detected.
I mean, we waste a lot of money because we just sell the ships and things like that. But when you die mining with 100 million in your cargo, you know, it seems pretty consequential at the time.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
You didn't give me the place. I'm looking for the guy. Okay. Guess we're going with the nav beacon. I'm glad that shows up with everything. I forgot about it for so long. I've been thinking of it as a signal source only. It's been a great inconvenience to your boy. I do like some cream soda. We could have dropped out in that, man. You're not right. You're not right. I saw a new video of Mace What is that guy's name? Jada Kiss and I forgot. There's three like rappers from the '90s. They all looked cool, but young still. It was just released like yesterday. Like, was it Jada Kiss, Mace,
Mission objective detected.
and Cameron? Yeah, Jada Kiss, Mace, and Cameron just made a new video out today.
Incoming mission critical message.
It's alright. It was very, very reminiscent of old school rap. Or 90s era rap, not really old school. It's old school now, I guess. Very much true to their former music.
Frameshift drive
Like if you liked them back when they were new, you'd like that for sure.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So we got something looked like it was a planet, but it's supposed to be a person. Threat 2, he's got company with him. Oh, that's far as hell away. Jesus loves the little children. Jesus loves the little children. Making my eyes water. Thinking about you, girl. We've been through it all. You're my whole world. Alright, come on, buddy. Come on, Bobby. That sucks that I didn't get the rank I wanted. So the Imperial Clipper must be a good ass ship. Imperial Clipper was a quintessential. This is like the fourth time I've read this. It's got a 7 shield, same type of weapons as this ship, 2-3, 2-2. Except instead of the military compartments, though, it has real compartments, which is a beautiful thing when it comes to being an all-around combat ship. You know, doing all the quintessential combat activities, espionage, interdicting, scanning. So it comes better equipped for that, and we'll probably be able to put in a planetary vehicle hangar and not have to fly down and sneak and scan things. Well, it's like you're not actually. There's not a lot of multitasking aspects to landing on the planet, probably because it was such a late addition to the game. Like you would think, if you get a mission to go land on a planet, you would accidentally come across a bunch of materials, or not accidentally. If you land to do a combat mission, you think if you go left before you go right, you'll find some 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 carbon, some iron, some nickel, some shit like that. But you actually have to specifically search for things on planet surfaces wholly separate from any type of mission. Which just takes a lot away from the game. Like if you just ignore landing, the game feels like feels a lot better. Things are very well integrated. Like, just thinking about landing to hunt in the middle of nowhere for materials, and they're rare to find, it's just very anxiety inducing.
Incoming mission critical message.
The feds are already here, so they can tell people to bring more, right? Wrong. Terrorist, that's his name. He's wanted, but he's not our guy here. Terrorist in a Sidewinder.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
He's wanted too. We should probably end up fighting them all, as long as we get our guy. He's in the Fertile Ants. That's our guy. He's in the wing, though, with the 2 small ships. Fer-Lance is a combat-only ship that we have yet to buy. No, like you know, we had the crates and they were like designed and looked like good-ass combat ships, but we could outfit them to mine. That's not the case with the Fer-Lance I've read. Yeah, you shouldn't have bumped into me, dumbass. Now you're half dead.
Taking damage. Shield
Almost went down. We got to get somebody else, like, to help us with the little guys.
taking internal damage.
This little guy's kicking our ass while we're not looking. He's down to 9. Then we can hopefully fight this little guy.
Malfunction. Under attack.
He's down to 4. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 0.
Malfunction.
Now we need to get this little guy down ASAP.
Mission objective complete.
Or we can just leave because our mission's over, but since we're here, damn, we just got $500,000 for killing that guy. You know, if you look up there, it says 150,000, but we always get triple what that says.
Frameship
I hope
charge detected.
I hope it doesn't mix up with the other one.
Target destroyed.
See, it said 152,000, but we had 1.5 million here before we did it, so we got 800,000 for him. Not quite what I was expecting.
Cargo scoop
Alright, well,
deployed.
there's something we can pick up there. Tempered alloys. The fuck is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that took a lot out of us. We got to dock and repair our hull. Now's the time I wish I had that repair bit. Oh, that's awake. I thought when you scan it, got to keep up on those things. What a long, strange trip it's been. Atypical disrupted wake, those are good.
Not comply.
I can't believe I had my cargo scoop down this whole time.
Frameshift drive charging.
Don't fuck with me. Look at this. Bodies everywhere. I mean, look at the carnage. Look at the chaotic carnage that I left on him. I didn't want to go there. I hope it's not taking me there
3, 2,
to his wake.
engage.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to take down this next guy. We can scan the beacon. It's to a new system too, so we got to get the D scanner out.
Frameshift drive charging.
Better to Tunkane. Should have went to Shinrartra Desra. We still haven't went there, and that was 2 weeks ago. We got access to there.
3, 2,
Am I almost at 400 million? 348. Okay, I'm not that close. Why is it disabled now? I can't. Oh, 'cause we're jumping, I guess. I don't know. Oh, what a beautiful star. It's not quite as bright as the others I've seen, but pretty nonetheless. Kill 1 of 5. We need both of these on 4. Yeah, that'll work. When I do mega ship missions, I
fuel scoop disengaged.
hack them and then jump into Super Cruise and come back and disable the turret. Last time I got like 6 things from hacking it. I don't know who this is. Maybe the guy we're here to kill?
Hull integrity compromised. Power plant capacity
I don't
exceeded.
know. It's bound to be for some mission. Charlevoix and a fertile lance. Oh, we might die, man, because our guns are malfunctioning already. Yeah, we might as well just run right now. Fertile lance is not like a joke. We're 4 ships higher than ours. Yeah, we gotta go. Gots to go. We might not survive this. And our FSD isn't even cooled down yet.
Frameshift drive charging.
At least there was no frame disruption.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let me see here. In between our ship and the Fertile Lance, we have the Imperial Clipper, the Crusader, the Challenger, the Gunship, the
Shields
Crate
online.
Phantom, the Crate Mark II, the Orca, then the Fertile Lance. That's 4, 5, 6, 7 ships. So that's not anything to be taken lightly. And we straight up killed one of them already, and that's 7 ships higher than ours. Ours cost 19 million. The Fertile Lance cost 51 million. That's got to be a tough ass ship. And we're getting those in our missions. Come on now, guy. I don't even feel safe going to scan this like this. And there's a station closer, I think. Oh, I might as well read about the Fertile Lance. It's another classic design, been in production for 2 centuries. It's famous for its popularity with top business execs and wealthy bounty hunters. It's a fast, well-armed vessel with luxurious accommodations and high-quality components fitted as standard. Early models were built by Zorg and Peterson, but more recently, limited numbers have been upgraded by Sau and Kruger in a rare collaboration, resulting in even more lavish creations without spoiling the original design. It's got a 4 and then 4 tube hard points. It's got a 5 shield. It doesn't have very much when it comes to compartments. It's got 3, 6. One's super cruise assist, one's a cargo rack, one's a shield, another one's a cargo rack. They're low numbers too. The ships were like the crates and things had 7 shield, 6 cargo racks, and 5. This is like very, very downgraded ship. And I can't believe it doesn't have any 3 hard points. It just has 1 4 and 4 2s. But what's the like? It must be really fast, and I don't know what else could be so special about it. It's got a lot of utility mounts. That makes sense when it's supposed to be about luxury, so you can have all the scanners and all the tools and gadgets you want, and that's it. But the Imperial ships are about luxury too, and they don't come with any special utility slots. The default 4 like every other ship. And it looks like a racing ship, it's long, thin, it's bright red and white. And the Fertile Lance is the name of a race in France, I think, or something like that. Like the two Lance, the Fertile Lance. And the fur probably means French. Fer de Lance means something like, I bet you it's some type of play on words to do with French as well. And we're getting accosted at the gate here.
Yankee Oscar uniform.
So hurry up and get in.
Independent Station Commander. Please fly safely during arrival and departure. Access granted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 05. Automated docking approved.
Yeah, we might probably, like these 2 people would probably think are the best looking because it's like race ships, they're red. The only red ships. But I think that means red, like as in skip over them. Like, well, back in the entry level, there was a green ship, there's a white ship, there's a three blue ships, pale blue. But there's a dark red Cobra Mark IV, bright yellow Diamondback. Well, these are, I don't know, but the Fer-de-Lance and the Mamba are both red, and they're both 50 million, and they both look like small, fast ships that have no defense. And this is all, the Mamba's much like the Fer-de-Lance. 1-4 hard point, 2-3, 2-1, and only a 5 shield.
Detected.
And 5 is the biggest compartment it has. But it does have like 3 extra utility slots, 2 extra.
Landing gear
I don't
deployed.
know. Like, I was fine with the utilities in this one. I don't think. Just pile in the shield boosters, I guess.
Touchdown confirmed. Clear to disembark.
Disembark. And there we are. Ready for action. Can you pay any bounties or fines? No. Trade some mats. Show you how it's done. These are different than the other mats. You want to go from the right to the left. The left is the most common, the right is the most rare. So you pick the rare and you trade in your common ones for the rare ones. Because, you know, the common ones you find all the time. The rare ones you don't. And that will keep your inventory space. I'm always finding the ones we can't pick because we don't have space. This will help with that, but you got to find the right trader. This is not. This is the right trader. These are the things you get from killing people. Heat ceramics, and we got to trade up to the to the rarity item, so you have more room. So I have more room, but I haven't seen those particular ones just yet in this menu. I haven't been engineering anything for a while. Imperial shielding. I got them maxed out now. Here they are. I'm maxed out on all of these. Look at that. So we can get some Imperial shielding from the shield emitters. Oh no. Capacity reach. Compound shielding. Yeah, these are all maxed out in shielding. That's what we always get then, is shielding. We could trade some of those for some of these from another category. Core dynamics composites are what we get from Federation high grade emissions. So we're high density composites, I think. There we are, maxed out on high density composites. Now we can trade filament composites for proprietary. And that's it. We should probably trade some of these shield emitters because we get so many shield emitters. Oh wow. What about these shielding sensors? Okay. Well, these are getting to be the same type of rarity, so I'll leave those as they are. Exquisite focus crystals from the flawed. Yes, I want that. Focus crystals for the exquisite. I want that. Refined for the exquisite. I want that. Photo, I don't know. Galvanizing alloys. I know we get those all the goddamn time. It's nice to have the free space opened up, and we still have we're still benefiting from it. So now we can go scoop up them lame ass things. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all she wrote. And then we can switch categories, but I'm not confident about doing that just yet. Alright, just needed some fuel. So now there's a reason to go do combat missions again.
Ship released. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
There's manufactured materials trader, raw materials trader, and whatever that one just was. I think that was a manufactured materials trader, and the raw is the only one that's labeled as such. But it's also data emissions data, like the download things. But at least there's one thing cool in the video today.
You have left a no-fire zone. Flight control.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
We're gonna have to interdict somebody, I think. Oh no, we're here to scan a planet, and we bumped into another pirate. Another fighter. I don't know why, like, if it's telling us to go on an assassination mission, how does this guy already know we're coming after him? Because that's all we have is assassination missions. Or it could be somebody bounty hunting on us, because we got a $2.2 million. Oh, they can't take that. They can only take these bounties down here. This is a claim, yeah, they can't take the claim. I don't think. If it's all digital data, it seems like they couldn't just say they killed the guy, you know? Whatever I'm using as my proof that I did, they could just use. Unless, though, they would have to destroy my ship, then any data they needed to use would be gone. But they could still claim the bounties because they destroyed me. See. Wouldn't there be a black box with all this data in it? And they could turn that in and say they killed a bunch of pirates. And these planets are close together. Right off the rings. All of these planets look. Oh, those aren't. There's another planet over there, or a moon. But these planets look small. This where we're going looks like a moon. Wrong button. Yeah, we're gonna go into the moons of this gas giant. That's why they're so close. Go to a reformatory, you can get escape pods, I think. Escape pods full of prisoners. Something different than any other plain old megaship turret. Each one has unique items in their cargo, but there's no missions to steal their cargo, just disable the turrets. You got to be careful when you steal the cargo, because if you hack them, then the security force is going to be there every time. You know, if you go into Super Cruise and come right back, the security force will still be there. They won't be shooting you immediately until you do something. So if you do cargo, it's got to be the first thing you do, so that you have time before the security force gets there. You can't hack it and then jump into Super Cruise, jump out of Super Cruise. Why did it do that again? I didn't think I was going too fast. This is too far. We're gonna have to get right back out of Super Cruise. That's why I feel best doing anything with megaships outside of a mission. You know, hacking them, stealing their cargo. Because you know you're not gonna catch it. You're not gonna get in any lucky scenarios while you have a mission to do it there. They will be on their guard. And then there will be no bugs or glitches. And plus, you can't sit there and get into a shootout with the security force while you're on a mission. That just doesn't seem right.
Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But if you break open the cargo hatch, you have to collect the cargo while you're there. You cannot jump into Super Cruise and jump back because the cargo will like disappear. That I've tested. So there's 3 things that you can do at a mega ship turret. Actually 4, if you count scanning the ship's uplink log, which shows the systems that the ship visits. Every ship moves. All the ships in the game have a schedule. I mean, it doesn't mean anything to you. Every ship's just a random ship. You don't care where they are, but am I gonna crash? Yeah. Ah! Right in the fucking station. If they start shooting on me, if they start shooting, you know what? Just need to scan the damn terminal, man. Damn. Almost think, look, we're down to 76. We smashed into that shit hard. Almost think I should wait till my shield recharges before I get this close and start scanning shit, because we're gonna get shot at. Easy. I think we can get in one fight. But that's, well, actually, yeah, we would be chasing down this guy we were just scanned for. He's one of the cheaper ones at 1.1 million. Might be able to defeat him. Yeah, we got to get around the planet. There we are, leaving the atmosphere, or the gravity well, whatever. We go fast. Talk about moving mountains. I don't remember how to get into orbit. It seems to me that there was an orbit function. You put your ship into orbit of the planet and let go of the controls. It functioned a lot like a pause. But I don't remember if that's true or how to do it. I think it has something to do with these blue lines, though. You know how it says entering Earth, entering atmosphere orbit or something. I think I'm gonna have to look at the tutorials. Because I've tried going into aiming at that blue line, getting in the atmosphere, and then throttling down. It don't work. Throttling up don't work. I don't know. Like if you had a mission to land on the planet, you could just put it in orbit and you come back later or something. Another scan job. Oh no, we got a pirate to kill now, but you're not gonna get to see that because we're out of time. We don't have navigation data. This has been your boy Super playing Elite Dangerous. I hope you enjoyed it. It would help me out a lot if you could like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you